You don't have to destroy others in order to cover up gaps. Humans are not angels, and that includes you and me. Let truth speak to truth, and need stand to be seen. Your vote can't be wasted. My promises are beacons of hope. Let truth speak to truth, and need stand to be seen. Your vote can't be wasted. My promises are beacons of hope. Friends, happy new day and a happy new week. I hope that we are all keeping fine and that we are keeping safe. I'm happy today that this week, after seeing some of the submissions, some of the drawings, some of the stories, the letters that you sent to us, which was coming from the assignment of last week, from the task of last week. Now I want us to think about music or songs, and also think about dances. Dances, it can be traditional dance, it can be what we call modern or contemporary dance. These days actually for dance, there is a mixture of what they call the Afro and then the modern or the contemporary. So we normally mix the traditional and also the modern. Even with the songs, apart from those traditional songs which we call folk songs, when people compose songs these days, they may use the traditional tune or the melody from the traditional, the rhythm from the traditional song, and then they create new music which is using both the modern setting and also the traditional elements. Now we want to see, if I want to compose a music piece, if I want to compose a song, if I want to put together a dance, what are the key things that I should look out for? Now remember, here I'm giving only tips. In other words, I'm making it as simple as possible for everybody who feels that they can, or they have a music to write, so that they can write it. In order to put together play, we saw that you have to think about it. After you get what you want, the story which you want to tell us, then certainly you also think about how to tell it, that is the characters and also the technique. The same things may apply in music, except for music, it comes mostly from the heart. Our emotions give us normally the inspiration, or they push us to write that music. You heard my colleague Dennis asking me, how do I do music? Because I didn't train to be a musician. I trained to be a dramatist, to be a playwright. Of course, I studied literature, so I know many of these things, including, of course, music and songs, because we also find them in the poetry, in literature. I met some leaders who couldn't let me go. We took the stock of Brian's work, we couldn't stop to talk. It's history program service. If I want to write music, or what comes, where does music come from? Maybe that is the right question to ask. Drama may come from what we have heard, what we have read, what we have seen with our eyes. Then we imagine it, we put it in the mind and stage it there so that the action comes out. For music, it comes from what we feel deep inside us, the emotions. If I feel happy, it means I'm going to write most likely happy songs. And the rhythm for those happy songs is going to be fast. ta 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 to 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 ta 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 to ta da 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 da. But if it is a sad song, a song where I'm reflecting on this situation that I'm living in, but it is also my emotions are down, they are low, so that song will also move on a very slow speed. And the pitch most likely is not going to be going up and down, what we call high pitch or low pitch, but most likely it's going to be at the same level, because it is going to bring out what I feel at heart. I hope I can remember the song, one of the songs we used in the play, Semtego. Namusanga
naba yasooka kumwekweka naye n'akizuula mangu bw'atasobola kwekweka olwo omutima gwe ne gugugumuka gutu 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 yerowoozaamu katono olwo n'alyoka agamba nti owange omusajja teyerekereza siyinza kufa amalusu.
Now you can feel that that rhythm is very slow. It's not the first rhythm that we talked about. Now, so, but still you have to get, much as it is the emotions that you are dealing with, you have to give them to a certain person whom we still call the character. And then we are seeing the heart, because emotions are located in the heart of that person, and the heart, how it is driving the mind, and then eventually that it is driving the actions of that person. So in a way, you already see that music also is related to drama. A happy song, if I can also use an example of a happy song from the same play, Semtego. Semtego, the famous hunter. Nyachimburimburi chanje kokwisha kanyanya.
Nyachimburimburi chanje kokwisha kanyanya. Nyachimburimburi chanje kokwisha murunji. Nyachimburimburi chanje kokwisha kanywanyi. Manyareba nasya naenjerera. Ija tugende mazima ija nkutware. Hinduka nkurime shutamatuzane. Nyachimburimburi chanje kokwisha kanyanya.
Now, let's take it to our traditional songs. Talked about the folk song and say the folk song, because it is a song of the people, it talks about the situations which people go through. There are songs about, happy songs about weddings. I believe we see these ones. And some musicians, of course, in Uganda have also gone ahead to use folk songs and mix them with modern situation. Then they get the pop music or the popular music. In our traditional folk songs, we use one voice, but you can sing it at your own level, at your own convenient level of the music. We normally do that when we are working with choirs. choirs, especially where we are going to compete in music, either if it is a school, music, dance and drama competitions. Choirs can be in schools, like in the music, dance and drama festivals, which we normally compete for that trophy as schools.
Oh, they lay victim of uncertainty, the truth from emerging monsters, engraving potential and capability, locking the bright future of the land, locking the bright future.
But also choirs are found in church. They are church choirs. And I think most of our folk songs, apart from those ones which deal with difficult subjects like death, but even a death, people dance at the end. So most of our folk songs can also be dance songs. In other words, they start as songs, but because they are touching our emotions, before you know it, you feel that you want to dance, and then you end up dancing. There is no more a drum. A drum is a very important symbol for us as Africans. We drum, of course, when we are happy. We may drum when we are sad. We drum when we are celebrating. We drum when we are worshiping. Many different types of drumming. But certainly, the drumming takes us, or is the bridge between the song and the dance. Once you get that rhythm of the drum, it initiates, so it causes you to start moving or movement. Because dance is basically a body movement. But body movement that has a pattern which is clearly, I could call it smart, but it is clearly specific to the mood of the song, to the mood of the accompaniment, in this case, the drum. Although, of course, in other societies or in many societies, it's not only the drum that accompanies the music for dancing, which gives us the dance, but you find also other instruments like the xylophones, like the flute, like the trumpets. So the rhythm of the music, which causes us to stand up or to start moving as we dance. Normally also we call it now the dance beat, because it will give the beat, how to dance, how to shake your body, or how to move your body. I'm encouraging all children to be creative.
Banana, 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 peel, banana, banana, peel, banana, banana, eat.
In this episode now, we are requesting you to send in your creative items. Yes, it has been mostly in music, on music and dance, but feel free, where the creativity has come to you, just bring out that, whether it is music, whether it is dance, whether it is a rap. A rap can fall between music, can also fall between dance, whether it is a drawing. Just feel free, bring it in for us. We shall find a position where to put it, and we also share it with others. Remember, we are doing all this in order to run together. What I know, I share with you. What you know, you share with me and others. Have a very lovely day, and God bless you. Till next time.